Frank's looking pretty good.
All right, thank you for coming tonight. We're going to do a promotion ceremony here for Corporal Jack Schwerman. Quick bio on Jack Schwerman. He was hired at Eldridge in January of 2016. He has certifications as an instructor, active shooter instructor, ballistic shield instructor, and he's also a field training officer. Corporal Schwerman also served as a school resource officer for 3 years at the North Scott High School in the North Scott Community School District. Corporal Schwerman also served in the United States Marine Corps, serving with the 1st Battalion, 5th Marine Regiment, and has deployed overseas in the Middle East. Corporal Schwerman has 2 sons, Max, age 7, and Callan, age 4. So Jack, if you want to stand up here. Mr. Mayor, if you'd like to do the oath. Jack, please raise your right hand.
I
Jack Schwerman.
do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge all the duties of the office of police corporal in the city of Eldridge.
that's a big one.
Discharge all the duties of the office of police corporal in the city of Eldridge, Iowa,
To discharge all the duties of the police corporal of the city of Eldridge,
as now and hereafter required by law.
as now required under law.
Congratulations. If you'd like to pin the badge on him, please. And congratulations, Jack. Well deserved.
Thank you, Jack. Congratulations. Thanks, guys. We'll now start the regular city council meeting for the city of Eldridge, Iowa on Monday, November 3rd, 2025 at 7:03 p.m. Roll call.
Blackwell. Campbell.
President.
Collins.
Present.
Dockery.
President.
IOC.
Present.
All right, Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So moved.
Okay. Do I hear a second to approve the agenda?
Second.
Motion by Dockery, second by Campbell. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays? The ayes have it. Public comment. Is there anybody in the public that'd like to address the council this evening? All right. Five A, consideration to approve the city council minutes from the October 20th, 2025 meeting.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Campbell, second by Collins to approve the minutes from the October 20th, 2025 meeting. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays? The ayes have it. 5B, consideration to approve the bills payable. Does anybody have any questions this evening?
Been answered.
All right,
Questions? Nope. No questions.
okay. Then do I hear a motion?
So moved. Second.
Motion by Yossi, second by Collins to approve the bills payable. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays? The ayes have it. All right, 6A, consideration of the third and final reading of ordinance 2025-25, amending fire hydrants. Jeff, can I call on you?
Thank you, Your Honor. We have not received any comments on this. No one seems to care about fire hydrant bans.
Thank you, Jeff. I did ask him to say that. He said, don't dare me.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 2025-25 as presented.
Second.
Motion by Dockery, second by Campbell to approve the third and final reading of ordinance 2025-25 as read. Roll call.
Dockery.
Aye.
Yossi,
Aye.
Campbell,
Aye.
Collins,
Aye. The third and final reading of ordinance 2025-25 passes. On to number 7. 7A, open public hearing for the consideration of the proposal to enter into a Fourth Amendment to the agreement for private development with TBTG LLC and Lewis Machine Tool and Company. Jeff, can I call on you?
Your Honor, I make a motion to open the public hearing.
Okay.
Second.
Motion Dockery, second by Yossi to open public roll call.
Blackwell, Campbell,
Aye.
Collins,
Aye.
Dockery,
Aye.
Yossi.
Aye.
Anybody to speak on this?
Anybody have any questions on that? Okay.
I make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Motion by Campbell, second by Dockery to close public hearing. Roll call.
Campbell,
Aye.
Collins,
Aye.
Dockery,
Aye.
Yossi.
Aye. On the 7C, consideration of resolution 2025-32, approving and executing the Fourth Amendment to the agreement for private development with TBTG LLC and Lewis Machine Tool. Jeff, can I call on you?
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. We had a little summary about the events that led us to this point in your agenda packet. On September 8th, the City Council voted to approve an application for Lewis Machine and Tool in Resolution 25-26. That allowed them to go on and apply for a $300,000 forgivable loan from the Iowa Economic Development Authority for their high-quality jobs program. After that, they were awarded the award. They will be making approximately a $6 million investment in their facility, creating 30 new full-time jobs. All of these will have comprehensive health benefits. Our portion of that for them to qualify to get the $300,000 forgivable loan was to give them a $60,000 match. We had discussed at the time the easiest and best way for the city to do that would be to extend the cap on the current development agreement to cover that $60,000. And so that's what we are here to do today with the Fourth Amendment to that development agreement.
Thank you, Jeff. Anybody have any questions for Jeff on this? Okay.
I'll make that motion. Second. 2025-32.
All right. Motion by Yossi, second by Collins to approve resolution 2025-32 for Lewis Machine Tool. Roll call.
Collins,
Aye.
Dockery,
Aye.
Yossi,
Aye.
Campbell,
Aye.
On to 7D, consideration of resolution 2025-33, approving the Grunwald Grove 3rd Edition final plot. Jeff?
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. Last Thursday, the Planning and Zoning Commission met about the Grunwald Grove 3rd Edition final plat. They unanimously voted to recommend approval of that. This is extending Linden Lane to the, I guess to the east, and then creating a new street, Sawgrass Street, that'll head north and eventually connect to Mel Foster 15th Edition across the road on Lincoln. 34 lots will be included in this. This is our two-family residential, but all these lots will be single-family homes, just like the first edition was.
Thank you, Jeff. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion by Campbell, second by Dockery to approve resolution 2025-33, approving Grunwald Grove 3rd Edition final plot. Roll call.
Dockery,
Aye.
Yossi,
Aye.
Campbell,
Aye.
Collins.
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right. Congratulations, Dale.
Thank you.
And thank you for your investment in Eldridge.
Thank you. You're welcome.
7E, consideration of resolution 2025-34, approving and accepting the physical 25 annual urban renewal report. Nevada?
Thank you, Mayor. This is our annual compliance report for our urban renewal areas, reporting on the projects and expenditures for each TIP area. For the fiscal year 25, the unified area for the amended urban renewal unified Eldridge urban renewal area, there were 3 projects: the South Slope wastewater treatment plant expansion. That final payment will happen in fiscal year 32. We have our L&T development agreement in that urban renewal area, with its final payment being fiscal year 30, and the First and LeClaire intersection with the final payment from that taking place in fiscal year 32. We've also got our Lincoln LeClaire urban renewal area. The only expenditures that we had and project in that area for this last fiscal year was to repay the legal fees to establish that, and that was the TIF area that we created for the railroad development. Any questions?
Just have one. Did you make Tracy put this together on our first days here?
That did not happen.
It was already
You're very
together. We have this one ready to go.
Yes.
Okay, I
We've
make
got it
a
in team.
motion to approve resolution 2025-34 as presented.
Second.
Motion by Dockery, second by Campbell to approve resolution 2025-34, approving the annual urban renewal report. Roll call.
Yossi,
Aye.
Campbell,
Aye.
Collins,
Aye.
Dockery,
Aye.
motion carries.
All right. On to 7F, consideration to allow installation and acceptance upon completion of a residential stormwater sewer. Jeff Antonio, turn it over to you.
Sure, sounds good. I'll start it out. If you guys ask me any tough questions, I'll call on Tony. The property owners at 208 Fairway Circle had a public stormwater drain that was outletting in their backyard. We all know that those are unsightly to look at, and with all the riprap are hard to maintain. A few years after this development went in, another development was developed in their backyard that has a buried city storm steward going through their yard. If at the time this was all built together, these pipes would have connected together and all been underground. The property owner is asking if at their expense they can install a storm sewer that the city would then, after completion and inspection, accept as public infrastructure to basically get rid of this. We do have a drainage easement, utility easement in this area, but they've asked permission from the adjoining property owners because some of this infrastructure crosses over onto their property, and even though it's in an easement, a private contractor will be doing the work. So they guarantee or got those permissions. They're asking if they could proceed with the work. The city engineer has gone over these plans and has signed off on it. That's what we would need. It's all being built to city code, and he's recommending approval on it, as is Public Works Director and myself.
Thank you, Jeff. Anybody have any questions for Jeff or Tony on that?
I don't have any problems with it as long as the city engineer signed off on the design of it.
Yeah.
We had something similar to this just west of this years ago where the city paid for the engineering, the residents never put it in.
Yeah.
But assuming that city engineer will inspect the construction process,
Yep.
and then sign off when it's done, I don't have a problem with it because we're not spending any taxpayer money on private property.
Yep.
I'll make a motion to allow that.
Second.
Motion by Campbell, second by Dockery to approve the consideration of the completion of the residential stormwater connection. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays? The ayes have it. On to number 8, board and activity Staff reports. Nevada, I'll call on you first.
They never put, yeah.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a few quick updates for the 4th and Leclerc traffic signal project. The contractor is planning to do pavement markings on Wednesday of this week. They will have traffic control out there. Leclerc Road will be done one lane at a time, and they'll shift the traffic while they work. So there will be 2 lanes open on Leclerc Road at all times. Should take just about 1 day to get it all done. The signal poles are still scheduled for the 12/12 delivery. Tri-City will take 2 to 3 weeks to get those poles and signals installed, and then the controller will be set up and programmed with anticipation for that signal to go live in early January. Update on the Lincoln Road reclassification consideration. The Transportation Policy Committee approved the resolution and forwarded it to the Iowa DOT. The DOT was satisfied as well with the changes that we made, and they should be approving and forwarding it to the Federal Highway Administration. The FHWA staff is currently out with the government shutdown, so as soon as they come back to work in the office, then they will review it, and we should hear on that consideration for approval shortly after that, whenever that happens. And then for the fire department proposal update, we are currently coordinating a meeting with Scott County, which is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, November 12th. We are also working on coordinating a meeting with a team from Bettendorf to discuss their process and get their insight and input from when they went through a similar transition. And that's all I got.
Nevada, I gotta give you kudos. Nice job for getting the additional information and turning Lincoln Road around. Otherwise, if it wasn't for your effort, we wouldn't be there. And thank you for continuing to push for answers towards the fire department.
Thank you, Nevada. Thank you, Brian. Jeff, calling you next if you have an update.
Thank you, Mayor. I've been told not to have an update this evening. So. I don't have anything to report.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Okay. Please don't. Tracy, do you have anything to update?
No, just a warm welcome from everyone. It's been fantastic. My first week under my belt, and looking forward to many more. So
We're glad to have you. Thank you.
Glad you're here.
Welcome.
All right, Chief.
Thank you, sir. Sorry, we're not gonna get out of here too early. This won't take too long.
Depends on when I make a motion.
Oh, sorry. All right, so tonight I want to talk about something that we've been planning for a couple months now. It is the Iowa Law Enforcement Accreditation Program. So tonight I'm going to talk about what that actually is, what that entails, and the hard work that we're hoping will pay off here in maybe 6 months to a year. So once again, it's the Iowa Law Enforcement Accreditation Program. This will help us grow as a department. It will help us improve our operations, our people, our service, and the Eldridge community. So why accreditation matters? Our mission is to serve Eldridge with professionalism, accountability, and trust. Accreditation is the next step in improving how we operate, lead, and we serve. iLEAP offers a roadmap to excellence for our law enforcement agencies. So iLEAP was developed to bring Iowa in line with other professional standards already enacted in most states. So really right now in the state of Iowa, there is no set accreditation. They're working to change that, unlike other states that have that in place. So the Iowa Law Enforcement Accreditation Program, it was launched in 2023 by the Iowa Police Chiefs Association and the Iowa Sheriffs and Deputies Association. This program is funded in part by the U.S. Department of Justice, the Community-Oriented Policing Grant, the COP grant. It's directed by retired Chief Michael Vienma. He was the Clive Chief, but previously before that, he was a lieutenant with the Davenport Police Department. Iowa is one of the few states, like I said, without an accreditation program. It's not about more paperwork for us. It's about smarter, safer, and more consistent policing. That's why we want to get this program up and running. So it's a voluntary path, it's not mandatory. We are voluntary putting ourselves out there to be critiqued and to hopefully get our accreditation. So it's gonna be it's a voluntary basis, but we're gonna bring people in to make sure we're doing the right things. So it's just to establish and maintain standards aligned with national best practices, increase effectiveness and efficiency, deliver better services to our community. Also to reduce liability, protect our officers, leadership, and most importantly, the city. Accreditation is a symbol of trust and professionalism across many industries, and it's time our department earned that same recognition. So proven benefits beyond policing, hospitals, universities, accounting firms, and more use the accreditation to ensure quality and accountability. And now Iowa law enforcement can join these professions in achieving that excellence. Like I said, ILEAP isn't just about policy, it's about people. It's about giving our officers and supervisors the structure and support they need to excel. What we aim to serve, recognition of professional excellence, formalized management procedures, improves service delivery, greater staff confidence and leadership development, and stronger community trust. For our residents, accreditation means assurance that their police department meets the highest standards in the state of Iowa. What accreditation brings to our community: external endorsement of our professionalism, reduced litigation exposure and potential insurance savings, improved policy understanding across all levels, and increased public trust and transparency. Accreditation tells our community and our officers we're serious about getting better every single day. Demonstrating our commitment. We're going to adhere to a comprehensive set of written directives. We're going to welcome external review and feedback, commitment to continual improvement and accountability, and achieve a professional milestone that reflects excellence in service. With grant support available, there's no better time for the Eldridge PD to take this important step forward. Making accreditation accessible. So there's limited grants available for initial application. There's application fees and accreditation software costs designed to ensure all Iowa agencies can participate regardless of size or budget. So right now, the most nationally recognized one is CALEA. Being a small agency, that is going to be way too expensive for us. Some larger agencies, it's almost too expensive for. Bettendorf PD and Scott County has just signed on to this program as well. We're going to be the third one in Scott County to do so. This is a long-term investment in our people, our professionalism, and our partnership with the community. Moving forward together, applying for the ILEAP participation and available grants, which we've already done. Right now, we are beginning our policy review and doing a gap analysis. We're implementing best practice updates, and we're preparing for external assessment and certification. ILEAP accreditation represents our commitment to excellence, transparency, and accountability, the same values that define Eldridge. Building a better department for a stronger community. ILEAP accreditation represents our commitment to excellence, transparency, and accountability. And I'll take any questions that you guys have about the program or anything I can answer.
What are you most excited about, Andrew, with this program?
You know, I'm most excited. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but it's going to bump us up to a national standard, to a national accreditation standard. That is what we need to strive for. We need to strive for the best practices for our officers, but for our community as well. So with this, we'll bring a lot of pride and joy to get to that level. It's going to take about 6 months to a year for us to get there. Basically, there's 83 benchmarks we have to meet, and we have to prove we're meeting those benchmarks. So it's just gathering the policies, proving that we have those in effect, that we're using those policies. And as a small department, it's going to take some time for that to happen.
So are you leading this effort, or are other officers helping you?
Myself and Officer Johns. Basically, we're really going to dig into this during the summer months when I can pull him out of the school. So me and him this summer will be dedicated full-time to getting this done.
Sounds good. Nice job.
Chief, do you think you'll have a great 100% buy-in from our officers, or do you think they'll, they're going to have to do more and be scrutinized when they're doing a good job now? Do you think there'll be a smooth transition?
I think it will be. A lot of our policies and procedures now with Lexipol go right into this program. Basically, Mike Venma has done a great job working with Lexipol for the iLeap accreditation. They just pushed out about 30 new updates that directly tie into this program. So with Lexipol that we have for our policy procedures, we have a lot of this already working and excelling in. It's not going to be big brother over their shoulders or anything like that. So I think we'll definitely have the support there.
Okay, the other thing you mentioned, it's expensive.
So
Do you have
this,
any idea of the cost?
this one is not. The Kalia one, a national recognized one, is very expensive. So this one, I applied for the grant. So we're looking, without the grant, it's about $1,800 for the whole year. With the grant, we're looking at about $700, and that covers the cost of the software. So not too big of a dent in our pockets.
This will shock you all, but I thought you said it was expensive. No.
Not this one, but the other one is.
No, I mean, nice job. I support it. It's gonna make our, we already have a great department, but if it
It
makes
just
it
makes us better.
better,
This will make everyone better.
we should do.
Yeah.
Will this also then allow you to kind of, if or when we need to hire another officer, look for accredited officers that are part of this program as well then?
So this is just for agencies. So this is, it's not like I'm gonna be an accredited officer. This is your agency accreditation.
Right, but I meant like, so like, if there was somebody that was accredited at a different agency through this though?
Yeah, they'd be understanding the same policies and procedures, basically, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and probably a little bit better caliber of a police officer.
Absolutely.
Right.
What is the renewal then? Every 5 years you get looked at again?
I believe it's 5 years. Yeah, yep. Yep, so every 5 years, we'll go through the accreditation process again. Go that route, so
It's easier second
a
time.
lot easier. So, we're looking forward to the challenge.
So Chief, what do you need from council?
I just wanted to inform you guys that this is what the program's all about, and that if you're wondering what we're doing the next 6 months to a year, it's gonna be some hard work. So I don't think we need anything yet, but if we run into any issues where we need anything, I'd be more than happy to bring it to you guys. So
But I mean, if you apply for a grant for the $1,800,
yep,
you know, would it be beneficial to you to know that it sounds like the full council would support the $1,800 in
Absolutely.
the event the grant wasn't awarded?
yeah, that'd be outstanding. Absolutely. Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah. Thank you guys very much. And now you can get to Monday Night Football.
Cowboys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Well, I guess this leads it to me. I make a motion for adjournment.
Second.
Motion by Dockery, second by Campbell to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Nays?
Scott, you don't have.
We are adjourned at 7:27. Thanks, everybody.
I thought you said it's-